in West Bengal,
Yes.
isn't the party now prepping to fight it alone in that state, or rather than an alliance with the TMC? Is there any, and could that be a model that they can use something like over here to revive the party?
So they have already declared
contesting
this.
alone
They'll
is
contest alone in West Bengal.
not an option at all.
That is
we have
because of
done that
Kerala.
experiment in 2014, and we know where we stand. I know what our vote bank is, and the Congress party, if you go by district, in some districts it will be in one district it will be the second party or the first party in Kanyakumari. In my district it will be perhaps be the third party, and in every other district it will be anything from the fourth to the seventh party.
So is there any district where the Congress has increased its tally in the past couple of years?
See, if there are
one districts
where you can say it's reasonably strong, I would say it is my district. That is because of the continuous organizational activity which has been going on since my father's time and my time there, consistently and continuously. So
why? Why it is not a
replicable model outside?
Outside, and even in your state.
See, the point is that I've said no. Tamil Nadu is a very presidential state. It perhaps became the first presidential state in India. Where people started voting for chief ministers. They started seeing who the chief minister is and then started making the vote. And in such a state, when you appoint somebody as a party chief, the first step is the party cadre must look at that person as a potential chief minister. Then the people must also consider that person as a potential chief minister. They may not necessarily vote that person into chief minister. But barring Moopanar, when he was projected as chief minister in 89, and we gave up that experiment in 2 years. And in 96, we had an opportunity. Of course, that's a different story. We went as TMC and we created history. We created history. It was the most exciting time in my life. I came into active politics in 96. Anyway, that's a conversation we can have separately if you want. But we have never put anybody in charge of the Congress affairs whom even the party would consider as a potential chief minister. Well, let alone, let's not even go to the public. The party itself doesn't believe that this person can become a chief minister. So, when you are operating in that style, when you have two Dravidian parties who have larger than life figures, or every once in a while a movie star props up, starting a political party who's also projecting himself as a chief minister, or even if you look at the other parties, they always project their leader as a larger than life chief minister. The Congress has no chance. You are not capturing public imagination.
No, but tell me, Rajnikant failed. So
Rajnikant didn't start.
That's what I'm saying. He couldn't come up.
My opinion was he succeeded by not coming. That is the best ever decision he took in his life. He would have been a disaster.
That would be Gurumurthi's advice.
Gurumurthi's advice. The BJP has been consistently listening to Gurumurthi's advice, and they should continue to listen to Gurumurthi's advice, so they will become even more irrelevant.
Coming back to the fortunes of the Congress party, then you represent a family that's been a two-generation political family. Your father, yourself, you're there. So which generation do you blame for the current situation of the Congress party in Tamil Nadu?
My father's generation, no doubt.
And you're just living it now.
Yes, because as I told you, that generation, we were 89, we were contested by projecting Mr. Moopanar, but in 91 we gave up that experiment. In 96 we had a huge opportunity. Narasimha Rao didn't play a ball, so the separate TMC was formed. But TMC, even without going with DMK at that time, could have really done a very well.
Young viewers and listeners, TMC is Tamil Manila Congress.
Both TMCs were formed at the same time in 96.
मुझे याद है कि मुझे भेजा गया था असाइनमेंट मूपनार जी का इंटरव्यू करने के लिए, और मैंने इंटरव्यू किया और मेरे कैमरामैन बोलते मेरे को एक शब्द नहीं समझ आया, बिकॉज his way of talking English also, forget about Hindi में तो वो बोलते ही नहीं थे, but English also was very difficult. He was not a great communicator.
No, he wasn't, but he was a great organizational man.
The main thing I want to ask you, that if I want to tell this to the viewers also, ma'am, he is a good organizational man.
That's why Shashi Tharoor picked him to organize this election.
And he got the highest votes ever for a contender.
Are you paying the price for it?
I am paying no price. I think the Congress made a mistake of not co-opting him immediately after that, and then there was a bit of a drift, and now the drift has been sealed, I think. But that drift was unnecessary, in my opinion.
Why you are not being used in your party? Because you look like an organizational man in your optics or in your actions also. Ma'am, Karti ji always wear a band in his hand. And
this band of
he
course
always remembers the vote margin of his elections. In
Oh, really?
2019 and 2024, he has margins in 20.
Anyway, that's
20.
Do you
What is
remember?
that? What is that? No,
And
explain.
by
ये
this-
कौन सा वाला?
Is
Which
that-
one?
No, first I wear this band.
That's a nationalist
Okay.
band.
That's a
I have
national
I
band.
have a national flag.
Yeah.
Then in this little amulet, I have the margin of my victory.
Oh, okay.
Margin of your victory. Okay. So, are those
Is
the
that to remind you-
where how many people?
No, not see. I'm here only because of them, right? They are the ones who sent me here, and I must always ever be grateful, and I must be reminded of it every single day.
It's like the AIDMK used to have Jayalalitha's picture in their
They do.
pockets,
Now-
right?
Now they'll
It's
have
to
it. Both the
constant-
DMK and the ADMK do it.
Do you think they're going to AIDMK? Not did I say DMK?
No,
instead of
both do it. Both the DMK will have Stalin's picture, ADMK will have the Edapadi's picture.
Okay,
Or
really?
whoever the leader is, that's their style. Both the parties do it.
It is to remind them of their
No,
leaders.
it is to not to remind them of the leaders. It's to actually to portray to the person who is walking across to know which party they are from and who their leader is. Because it's a transparent shirt where you can see the picture.
Namaste, Jai Hind. You're watching ANI podcast with Smita Prakash.
अगर हम उसको मस्जिद कहेंगे तो फिर विवाद होगा।
The issue is टूटा है क्या भारत?
400 पार का मतलब ये है कि संविधान खतरे में है।
क्या हम लोग ये निर्देश देते हैं कि फला को गिरफ्तार करके जेल डाल दें?
वही तो कह रहे हैं सब।
ये बेबुनियाद निराधार आरोप।
सच्चा सुनना चाहो देखो स्मिता प्रकाश ANI, it does not lie.